Hello, hello. Hello, people. I'm sharpening my pencil. Waiting for people to show up and settle in. I'm gonna do this a little bit more beginner-friendly style. So feel free to grab a piece of paper and a pencil, and after I finish sharpening this pencil, we'll get started. Hello, Han. Doing well. How are you? Are you here just to speculate today? Or are you gonna bust out a pencil and paper and draw something? Hello, Kawaii. Oh my goodness. Fail. The tip just broke off. Doing so well. Yeah, traditional. You can do digital. It's fine. Let's do a full body then. So let's first identify where we want the composition to be. Select the camera. So the challenge for me today is actually, let me see if I can hit the composition that I initially defined, because usually I have a hard time just get exactly how I designed the composition to be, but that will be the challenge today. Actually, because she has a top hat, so let's identify the top of the head to be here, and that's the top head, and that's the bottom of her feet. First, we just draw a line for the flow of the figure. Let's measure the head cannon for this character. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much from head to the crotch is 4. That's standard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, this is a typical modern Asian anime style where it's 9 head count. So 9 head, you take out the foot, then from here to here should be 8. So let's do the so to do 8, it's pretty simple. You do like halfway, then another halfway, 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 halfway. So that's the 8. Can measure this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now we got after we have the proportion identifying, I'm gonna do the head. In the beginning, to draw the head, you just do something like an olive. A little bit on top, a little bit round on the top, and then just a pointy lower head. So the second head count, it's the chest. Typically, you draw the rib cage. That's slightly bigger than the head, where you can imagine you can put the head into the rib cage. So between this and this, about halfway, that's where you get the collarbone. Neck. Trapezius muscle. Hello guys. Mita, hello. Miss Anna, hello. Jimmy, hello. Yeah, the modern day Asian gaming anime characters, all 9 heads. That's same as expected. So the third head place is the belly button. Then from the belly button up, wing up, that's where the elbow is. And the hand, it's the same proportion as the face. Okay, and the fourth head, it's the pubic bone of the pelvis. You will come to realize that when drawing a character, most beginner artists gets overwhelmed by the amounts of detail. Yeah, proportion is the main thing. The thing is, if you get the proportion correctly, then even you get some deviation from the main reference, but it will still looks fine as a standalone drawing. So that's how important proportion is. Like if you show someone your drawing without showing them the reference, if you get the proportion correctly, or get the proportion correct, and even if it doesn't look like the reference, it's still look okay. I think I landed somewhat gracefully. It's a little bit off at the bottom, just because I feel like the proportion is a little bit too big. Same on the left hand, it's the same as the face. Okay, we're doing pretty well so far. For all those people who are drawing right now, you got some feedback, just let me know if you're running into problems. I can stop and explain. I got some questions. Jamie, hi. What I'm drawing Lisa from Genshin Impact. What country am I from? United States. What are you drawing? Hello, hello. Oh, Lisa. It's the name. Thank you, Bugs Memes. Let's say if I had them. Thank you, Suzu Ren. It's just thought that's all that matters. Oh shoot. I always forgot to record. You draw a quick sketch, so do you try to draw people on the street or do you use a smartphone? I don't do real life drawing, but that is a skill that one should try to practice on. Real life drawing, it's very challenging, but they give you develop a better intuition of how the posture of real people. So if you want to draw comics that portrayed human figure in a very honest way, then you should practice draw real life. But oftentimes you will find that if you want to do artistic drawings, there are a lot of times it's what looks good as an anime figure. One is impossible. Another one is it doesn't look good as a real life person. Hello, Devron. Star Art, thank you for the sub. Life subject in public like a racist time because you don't know how long. Yes, definitely. That's a challenge because every time you pop your head up, things could change. So you're trying your best to summarize what's in front of your eyes. You want to put that down on piece of paper. It's a challenge for sure. You're not drawing what's in real life. You're not like a camera, but you are drawing your interpretation of what is in front of you. or the, in other words, a representation of what it's in front of you. Therefore, it's a real skill to learn and practice drawing real life versus copy off a photo. Hello, Kumi. This is a game character. Have you heard the game Genshin Impact? Thank you for the sub. Yes. That is very true. Queer drawing. It's a hobby. Hello, Jaderic. Hello, hello. Come in, Lisa. Oh, for real? I'm glad I picked your favorite character. Pick some proportions. How to draw skirts? Never seen a dress person, but was drawing that I will do. How to draw skirts? I think the main thing is if you know how to see 3D shape, you should be able to draw anything that you want with the reference. Okay, let's call this good rough sketch. I'll leave this here. If you guys are drawing, just for you to catch up. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick. Come back. Hello guys, I'm back. Wow, that was a quiz. I drew chibi inkling from a book. You finish? Hi, thank you, Sleepy Dog. There are skills required to draw chibi too, so don't downplay which skill you have. Hello, Randy. Thank you. So right now I'm trying to decide which way should I go about this. Oh, the title is misleading. Didn't update my title. It is Jolly's Genshin Impact. Hello, hello. Thank you for that correction. Okay, I'm gonna do this ink. Haven't done ink in a while. Thank you for the sub. Hello, Hongji. deal with this. Thank you for the word of encouragement. Hello, Lane Yamato from Brazil. Hi Martin, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I was doing tutorials for my kids, and then they didn't like the online version. And those tutorial videos didn't perform as I would like. That's why I'm not incentivized to do them. Mango development, do you use one size? Yeah, I usually like to stick with one size. You can get some kind of like with variation with how you tilt the nib when you draw. Or you can just double down on the line to make it thicker. Hey Tyler, you're in the vertical today. Just have you on the back and doing the beatboxing. How long is the V-Ball game? I checked the videos that you sent me. I only watched a little bit, but it seems like the videos are only 20 minutes long. So they seem short for a sports match. Or are they just the highlights? When you say they look like trash, you mean like your team or the opponent? I think I know what they meant at the start. Yeah, in the start I was sharpening my pencil. I don't want to sharpen the pencil with a white background, so I just use a previous drawing. So is Nebraska like national champion? That's your expectation? But yesterday you said about Inktober. So I guess Inktober started early. Is this like a played off where you get to lose some, or it's like a knockout? You lose, you done. So season started in college sports. Do you play basically your division? Like you're not playing every team, so you just play the. I'm assuming the Nebraska is in the best division. Exterior. What's your Genshin main? Mostly a few non-conference games instead, then you played it. So which team is your main rival? Wisconsin Penn State. How many years did it take someone to get to? My theory is that I think on average it takes someone about, if you do dedicated practice, it takes about 2 years, pretty much just in like most of the vocational school. It takes about 2 years to become somewhat like in an untrained eye, like a professional. So that is if you do everything right. Obviously, a lot of people don't do that. They like to draw whatever they like to draw, then just add the time onto that 2 years. So we had those exam prep mill in China where for some people, if they somehow decided they're not going to be any good in the academic exam, typically, you know, like in China they have a national exam in the senior year of high school, where everything you have done to that point, it's depend on that exam result. That's called Gaokao. And usually by the time so in China, high school is only 3 years. So if you either freshman year high school or sophomore year high school, you already kind of know whether you're gonna do well in Gaokao or not. For some people, like if they know they're not gonna do well, they're not going to any college, they just go home and do like take over a family business or something like that. But there are other people who think that if they're not gonna perform well academically, there may be a chance for them to take the art exam and get into a prestige fine art school. And there are people that so basically they pretty much give up academic entirely, and then they just join one of those course like intense boot camp style training, and they try to learn art, and then to do well in the art exam. In those boot camp style training courses, there are people like actually went from zero drawing to like actually good enough to get admitted into a fine art school in months of training. Obviously those people are very talented and they just never discover their talent. But that's like the extreme. So, but I do believe an average person with the average intelligence should be able to go from zero to somewhat good at drawing in 2 years. arcane science, but I would say if you're in engineering, shouldn't you be in a better shape for career placement than your friend in fine art? Unless your friend is just so good and lucky and know how to work the social circle, and then I would say if that's the case of your friend, then your friend is definitely the exception, not the norm. But most of the artists are struggling to find a career that just pay their bill. Hello, Multiverse. Would you like to voice act for an anime? Why would you want my voice? I never consider my voice is good. Does the drawing has the AI sharpen applied to it? Tell me which one you prefer, because I did apply a sharpen filter onto it. So this is no filter. So do you prefer the no filter one? This is filter turn off. So I only look at my screen with a small image. So I think the experience for what I'm looking at it will be different than how you get to look at it. So let me know if you no filter. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried an ink dip. Thinking item strain. Oh. Nice. Cyberpunk. Do you like the anime Ender's Run? Who's my Genshin Ming? I don't play Genshin Impact, unfortunately. I mean, it's probably a very good game that I probably get addicted to. My brother played Genshin Impact before, but he stopped playing it after he dropped like $500 to get Raiden Shogun. So just so you know, I'm a hobby artist. I'm not a professional, so I'm happy to answer questions that's in the hobby realm. I do have teachers who have trained professionals, so I get some secondhand information about professional artists just from my teacher, but I don't have much career insight if that's what you wanted to ask me. But if you just thinking about getting to art as a hobby, then yeah, I could help you with some questions. I wanted to ask, how did you learn to draw? So fortunately and unfortunately, I have made a video about my drawing experience. I'm just gonna post the video here. If you just want my drawing story, you can skip to the second half of the video. Why I say unfortunately, because that video didn't get much views. I made that video was because so many people ask about my experience. Then not that many people watched that video. That's why I say unfortunately. Thank you for the compliment. But I can let you know this, there are so many extremely talented artists. They are just not very well known because they don't know how to market themselves. So I'm doing my best to not be those kind of artists where I want to somehow have an audience that basically like what I do, and we can also collaborate and discuss art related topics just to help each other grow. Hey, the Fan Muppet. Thank you for that question. But unfortunately, there's no shortcut. Or if there is shortcut, I haven't found it yet. So I will be the wrong person to ask that question. But if you want to carry out a conversation deeper, feel free to join the Discord server. The link it's pinned in the chat. That we do have like-minded artists around the world. That's what internet and social media allow us to do. Connect with people around the world. But Tyler, also I want to let you know that the plastic film came in, and the advertised dimension fits exactly the dimension of the prints. So basically I shouldn't need to buy anything that's bigger than the print size. That's funny. I never thought of that, but now drew my attention. Wait, Discord server doesn't work? What? Invite invalid. Oh, thank you for letting me know that. Unpin. Let's get some real. Use copy button. See if you can. See if this one works. Thank you, guys. The best thing about the Discord server is we run events, drawing events, and there are prize rewards for winners. And the last winner, someone won $10 in Discord, but that person is from Malaysia, and I couldn't get that $10 to that person. So thanks to Pizza Hut, I was able to order a pizza, international pizza, and delivered to that person's residence. And according to that member, he say it is the best pizza he has ever had. I like Genshin characters. You missed the conversation. I don't play Genshin Impact. KZG. Yeah, Kawaii, you should participate next time. Really? But do you have Pizza Hut in your area? Butter is mentioned. A butler? Butter? Is that it? I really like the design of Kazuha. You try to make some pictures. I do not understand the conversation about butter. But do you like pure, unadulterated butter? Fancy breads, the Domino's, the Pizza Hut, charge for and the extra pizza, so... Okay, but does the local shop accept international orders? That would be awesome if they accept, say, like a Visa credit card. Diaz, thanks for the sub. Thank you guys for the sub. More designs on the outfit? I'm basically just drawing what I see. So when you say you're struggling with, do you mean like you're having a hard time tracking the designs? Sometimes you get lost? Oh wow. Someone is saying acquiring butter is hard. It just shows take for granted a lot of things that we have in our life. Yeah, that's kind of strange looking. Yeah, so basically you just draw what you see. And the good thing about it is if you get the small design wrong, nobody's gonna notice. So just don't be too stressed about those small designs. And you have to know these small designs that they are mapped onto the character, so they're not hand drawn either. In most of the cases, maybe some illustration they will hand draw, but most of the cases they're not. No poker card with lantern thing you can draw. Oh, what's his name? Lens. Seems like all the Electro characters are very popular. So right now I've decided I'm not gonna do much more than just do the ink. So right now I'm basically just making some decision on where I want to which area I want to darken, just to give some nice breaks. It's of them gonna go. Oh, good night. Happy September. Duh. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, that just show like how extremely talented those artists are, that wherever they make Genshin Impact, like their job is to design these characters so people will spend money to pull them. I mean, my brother dropped $500 to pull Raiden Shogun. He's someone who doesn't spend much money on games. It's not a whale. Yeah, my son is definitely into that one. So we're gonna go watch the movie when it drop. Acheron. So if you didn't know, I drew Acheron a couple times. So Michi, do you prefer more traditional or digital? That's a very good question. Personally, I prefer digital. Before my time in YouTube, I was only doing digital. Digital is the one that allowed me to rediscover my passion for art. The reason I like digital is for its convenience, low cost, and the most important, it give you the feel like you can create anything you wanted. There's no really a ceiling for what kind of digital art that you can create. That's why I personally like digital. But the reason I'm doing traditional is in today's landscape, digital artists are definitely a lot more on the internet. And so it's hard for any digital artwork to gain any noticeable traction. And then also with a lot of AI art nowadays, like the people kind of like gone to a different spectrum, where pretty much like everyone, when they see a good digital art, they just automatically accuse you of using AI. And traditional, it does give you a different type of satisfaction. Just because the medium is more limiting than digital. So you gotta really make decisions on how you want the pieces to look, with the limitation of you can do whatever color you want. There are no undos. Another thing that has kept me. Yeah, digital art, it's it has the artist's comprehensive skills a lot more than traditional, because you gotta really on point with color, composition. Just because like people can do unlimited corrections, and they can always undo and make the form right. So Randy, you see like here, all I did was I just put dots here. That's like an artistic decision where I'm not drawing this, but I'm just doing dots. But in the end, when you look at this image, this drawing, you will get the same feel of this part if I just copy exactly what it looks like. Tradition, but cannot draw it on digital. Have a screenless tablet. Cannot get an eye coordination right. Yeah, digital, there's a little bit learning curve, but if you commit it, it's not that bad. I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to draw a digital, like how the anime production look. But all I could do is the black and white on traditional. And back then I didn't have the Copic marker, so I didn't know how to achieve a anime production effect. The only thing I can do is black and white and pencil. then once I got into computer, the first one was I used Microsoft Paint with mouse to draw like color illustrations. I mean, that definitely took ages, but still I was so committed that I didn't care how long it took me. I just used mouse to draw. Then I learned to use mouse to draw using Paint Shop. Back then there's a software called Paint Shop, similar to Photoshop. And then yeah, I used mouse to draw those. So after that experience, I just feel like anything short of that is it's not too challenging for me. You miss so much, you can. Hey, that one guy. Welcome to the stream. You should join the Discord server and hang out with like-minded artists around the world. I don't stream every day, but I upload some kind of content daily. Usually I stream, I'll say about 2 or 3 times a week. Thank you for commenting my chillness. I think it just comes with age. So what I discover is that most the competent artists that I know are usually very chill. Oh gosh, oh, thank you. So what's your experience with people around you? The other dab, thank you. Scared people most of the time. So I was like that when I was younger. I think so. as you gain more experience, you feel more confident. There are two kinds of confidence. One is that you just have done so much that you know you are the expert in it, so you are you gain confidence through experience and knowledge. And then there's another level of confidence that you just confident no matter what, even in unknown situations you can still feel confident. That's like if you meet new people, you still feel confident. So when I was younger, I fall into the first category, where usually if I get into the unknowns, I feel less confident or become very timid. Like when I meet new people, I'm usually the introvert type. Especially I moved to United States, I didn't know English. But oftentimes I used that I didn't know English as a crutch. Say like, oh, I'm afraid of speaking up because my English is bad. But in reality, oftentimes that's not the case. Because I know plenty of people, they speak worse English than I did, and they have no problem speaking up. So ultimately, it was still a confidence issue. So that thing, the thing that really changed my perspective is I did take on a public speaking course. And that course didn't just help me with public speaking ability, but it helped you basically put on a new perspective of how to interact with people. That's basically the skill you have to learn. Thank you guys for the subs. Thank you guys. Shaka next. I just Shaka next. If you participate in the events, the upcoming events in the Discord server. how do I? Oh, hi. I didn't notice that. Oh, I didn't know that. So what do you, how do you want people to call you? It's Descaresa? Or... Season Crayon? How do you like people to call you? Ciao. People, Des is here, don't you? Yeah, this is ink. Okay, I'll call you Des. But what's the, how do you say the C with a little hook? Sa. Sounds like sa. Same. Thank you for the sub. Des Garasa. Thank you guys for the sub. What does Des Garasa mean? How did you learn English? How did I learn English? I got thrown into school. Learn from immersion. That's the best way to learn. But usually, working English, it's not difficult to learn. I pretty much like in 3 months, just being in the environment, you should be able to learn the language if you try hard. And then after you got working English, and then you just need to improve the rest of the English. It's basically a lifelong endeavor that you just never become perfect. Oh, that's cool. I wanted to draw this list too, but I might get into it at the moment and getting concentration. Okay. Yeah, can you set aside a time that you can have an uninterrupted drawing session? Then I want to animate artists how to study. Hey, Shishi. Your question says, I want to animate artists how to study. Are you saying you want to learn how to draw like an anime artist? You think there's something to be learned from watching people draw with ink when I do stuff mostly with pencil? I don't think I can achieve any effect. I don't think that you don't need to learn anything unless you from using ink, unless you just want to play with this medium. I mean, this medium definitely has its unique characteristics and the challenges. Thank you guys. They want to be. If you want to be an anime artist, oftentimes I find people don't really know what that means when they say they want to be an anime artist. Chibi, I can't do line art. Exterior, are you in the Discord server? Just to clear season, clear that out. Yeah, Tyler, good point. Also, Nebraska with the come from behind. We thank you very much. Sounds great. Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, as long as you subscribe to the channel, I usually stream and you can just hop on and we can chat. Yeah, that's I can understand that. That's a little close-minded perspective. When I would say like most classically trained artists probably, especially in the past, will look down on anime drawings because they think like once you classically train, anime drawings are so easy, but they kind of miss the point why anime drawings have that kind of style, because mostly anime drawing has that kind of style because it's extremely low cost on production. So the Japanese has perfected this style where it convey a very aesthetically pleasing character storytelling, but still a very simplified style. So a lot of classically trained artists that they look down on it because they think it's too easy. But as a matter of fact, if you do anime, you should more focus on expression, body language, design, less than the realistic textures or finished renderings. Those are the classical trained artists will prefer. I say most of the modern artists are typically pretty open-minded. Like my teacher, he's a classically trained through the most prestigious fine art school from China, but he has a very open-minded view towards art. He's He's yeah, he can appreciate anime style or any style as long as it's art, some kind of like expression of emotion, then he will be able to appreciate. Okay. There's so much things so big to Okay, that's it for today. Tyler, glad Nebraska won. Came through, came back. Why so many people talk about finding your style language as well? Do you? Okay, so when you hear people talking about things, so A, ask a question, why so many people talked about finding your style? Not anime, just overall, do you actually need some style of concrete, some type of a concrete style to draw? It feels weird to me. No, so the style comes as you develop your skill. Don't worry about style when you are still learning, still developing. Naturally, the skill that you develop in the end will become your style. Why people say you need to have a unique style? It's they're coming to you with the entire purpose of, if you want to take this commercial, like say if you are an independent artist, you want to make a name brand for yourself. First of all, that is extremely challenging to do. Not many people are successful at it. So if you want to make a living drawing your own signature drawings, yes, you need to have your own style. You can't just copy things out on the internet. Those copying are more like exercises. We call doing master studies of the things that inspire you to do. But eventually, as an independent artist, so who's building its own brand, you cannot have other people. You need to have your own style. So that is the end game. But that's not what in the beginning, like when you are still a developing artist, you just say, okay, I'm gonna develop my style. That is not the way to learn. It's like if you go into a martial arts, everyone started with the fundamental. Everyone started with copying their teacher's moves. So you copy the kicks, you copy the punches. Like Bruce Lee said, you basically, what become your style is what ultimately become your own preference. So you'll learn a lot of techniques, and then at the end of the day, you keep the things that feels natural to you, that you are good at, and then you discarded the things that didn't make sense to you or you feel is awkward. So whatever you kept, that become your style. So that's so you should not, when you're developing, you shouldn't think about I need to have a style when I'm learning how to draw. No, you learn from doing master study of other people's work. That's the general gist of it. What is that music? It is a royalty-free music that I have in the description. Thank you, sandwich dinner. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Hope if you guys like what you see, like and subscribe and join the Discord server. Hope to see some new faces. Oh, we do got new faces. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Be on the lookout for September events. I'm taking inputs from anybody. But ultimately I'll decide what it's gonna be. As a competent artist, you shouldn't feel the need to appease other people, unless if you are doing it commercially. If you want to use art as something that's gonna be your primary income, that's a different story. That's definitely, you need to actually think art as a business, that you need to go where the business opportunities are. You cannot take a selfish route if you want to be a successful commercial artist. You need to learn what's popular, and you need to learn what the audience wants. That's for a commercial artist. But people like us, we're not commercial artists. We do this for the love of the craft. And we have our regular jobs that bring us income, so we can do this as a hobby. Thank you, Zixstar. Thank you. Thank you, A. Bye bye, you guys.